So I want to talk about, I'm going to make a few videos today for you to watch. These should go along with your NROC videos and help supplement them with some additional information and things I think are important that weren't really covered too deeply in the video. So what I'm looking for in Unit 4, with your writing and everything, I want you to pick a side. A couple of you made the mistake with the penny debate where you're like, pennies are good, pennies are bad. No, pick a side. Stick to your side. Carolina, Duke. I don't care which one it is. Obviously, it's not Duke. But pick a side. Back it up. I'm talking about your side. When I say back it up, I mean give supporting details that give good reasoning thoughts. If you're going to claim something like keeping the penny will help save time and money, how can you say that? How can you show that? So in this week we're talking about social media. So it's like, is social media good? Is social media bad? Back it up. Pick a side. Is it good? Then give me good reasons. If it's bad, give me good reasons why it's bad. Go big or go home. This is about the thesis statement. Another video, I'm going to teach you how to write a thesis statement. I don't want you to worry about stepping on people's toes. State what you're thinking. State your feelings. You're entitled to your feelings. Your ideas and beliefs are valid. Okay? Go big or go home. That's what I'm trying to say. Identify subtext in reading by making inference and drawing conclusions. So, okay. Just because the person is writing an article, is social media good or bad? They're already telling you their opinion. They're letting you know it's bad because no one would ask that kind of question if they thought it was good. So you need to start noticing that the writers are giving you clues about their feelings and thoughts without saying things like social media is bad. This subtle subtext. There's things that you read between the lines, the inferences and conclusions before you even read it. Try to guess. Try to identify in your head what you think it's going to be before you read it. Challenge yourself. Wow, my hair looks weird. It's like, whee. Sorry. It's like my head is on fire. Ooh. Outline a reading to identify the main ideas. They're going to teach you how to do that in NROC. Basically, the most important thing, read that first sentence of each paragraph. It'll tell you where you need to go. Develop an outline for an essay. So I'm going to be teaching you in a minute my formula for writing a thesis or topic sentence. That is a really good way of organizing your paper. It's similar to NROC, but I make it a little bit easier. We'll talk about that in video number 3. Using transitional words and phrases within a multi-paragraph essay. Okay, so one of the things, some of you are old enough to remember what it was like to drive without Google. Some of you are not. Before Google, you would have to look out for street signs. You would have to look out for big signs on the highway telling you what exit was coming up. Now it's like 300, turn left and 300 feet. It's easy. You don't really need to read. We need those when you're writing, though, because if you say things like, as previously discussed, as mentioned in a previous paragraph, it helps the reader know that, oh yeah, you've already talked about it. Because to be honest, people don't read every single word. They don't read every single word. So they'll jump around. And so if you say you've already talked about it, it'll be like, oh, okay, good. Identify pattern transitions within a multi-paragraph essay. So if they're hitting a topic over and over and over again, like they did in the video, they talk about sleep, 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 and they're just drilling it into your head. Notice these patterns, all right? Write a well-organized multi-paragraph essay supporting a position. Kind of talked about that. Use commas correctly. Oh, commas suck. Oh, commas are terrible. I get it. The only thing worse than a comma is semicolon. And then the only thing worse than a semicolon is a full colon. But we'll get into those later. Commas are important because they're an easy way to show that you're smart. And I'm going to talk about that in video number 2 when we're talking about sentence types. Identify and use parallelism correctly. So simply put, it's kind of easy. ing, ed, ed. After the, make sure that I like eating and fighting. You don't say I like eating and fight. You don't say I like eat and fighting. It's like that. That's parallelism. Use context clues to define unknown vocabulary in reading. So there's something in linguistics called the X-Men test, which is if I take this word out and I replace it with another word, whatever word I replace it with, if the sentence still works, then these two words probably mean the same kind of thing. So when I was in university, I had to actually study Swahili for a few weeks, and I don't know Swahili, but I was told if you take out this and replace it with this, then the sentence would still work. So I knew that this and this, these two words, were the same kind of word, and it turned out to be nouns and things like this. So you can kind of get the idea of what words mean by replacing it with the simple words. I hope this video helps.